Howdy do! Hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, and I am back. Obviously, yeah, I'm going to do another version of the Highball. The Highball, remember the Highball? I talked about it the other day. But I'm using something different here. While we were out, we found these at a Whole Foods. It's called the Flying Cauldron Butterscotch beer. It's non-alcoholic. It's basically a butterscotch soda pop. Be kind of a Halloween-y kind of drink. So I wanted to try it here. So I'm using my Old Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond 100 proof. I'm kicking myself for not buying more of this while I was there, because I cannot get this version of Heaven Hill here, and this was only $10 a bottle. It's awesome for $10 whiskey. So anyway, I popped my soda pop. Now, generally speaking, Highball would use a cylindrical glass. I don't have one handy, so I'm using this one, close enough for rock and roll. Traditionally, your bartender would scoop ice in there. I don't dig that. I froze a little bit of water at the bottom, so I've got some ice going on. So I put about a jigger of the whiskey in there. And I'm going to fill the rest of it up with soda pop. The Flying Cauldron Butterscotch soda. So let's see how this works. Bourbon and butterscotch, you think, would work together. This would be an interesting highball back in the day. Oh, yeah, that blends freaking masterfully. Wow, that's beautiful. It's one of those things, all highballs are cocktails. Not all cocktails are highballs. A highball was traditionally, one liquor, one mix. It wasn't a whole conglomerate of a whole bunch of crap. It was generally, whiskey water, whiskey 7, a screwdriver would be technically a highball. Vodka, orange juice. Again, generally, you'd have a cylindrical glass, either short or tall. The tall didn't necessarily mean more alcohol. It was only more alcohol if you ordered a double, and you can order a double in either a short or a tall glass. Now, times may have changed. I'm not talking to a lot of young bartenders, so I don't know. It may mean something different these days, but that's what it meant back in the day. I gotta tell you, this is freaking awesome. Wow, so I poured an ounce and a half of bourbon in there, and looks like probably about 5 ounces of that soda pop. Now, bourbon and that butterscotch pop blend wickedly well together. It looks like beer, kind of. Look at that. It's got the color of beer. It looks like beer, man. No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Typically, anybody that's ever watched any of my videos knows I'm mostly a whiskey neat kind of guy. But occasionally whiskey rocks. But I've been kind of trying to revisit the highball since most young bartenders don't use that term anymore, and I've talked to some that have never even heard the term the highball. Drives me nuts, so man. Some bartenders say they don't even know what a jigger means. They think it's a generic term. Jigger meant specifically an ounce and a half. A jigger is an ounce and a half. Specifically, people! Kids today, they don't know shit they used to. The age that I knew that would be staggering to some of you. Wow, I'm not even trying to drink this fast, but it is stunningly good. Holy crap, that's tasty. Wow, bourbon and butterscotch. Who knew? Wow. Wow, that is good. Wow, I think I'll have another one, man. So anyways, I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. Tonight I'm Tom the Highball Whisperer. Hey man, let's all bring back the Highball. What do you say?